Hi guys, welcome to Bitcoingem channel. I hope you all are doing great. So this is a new video series of altcoins watch list. In this series, I am going to share different altcoins with you that should be on your watch list. These altcoins are on my watch list and I would like to share this with you. So I hope you find this videos valuable and they bring some difference in your life. So I hope you guys have read this disclaimer. Nothing that I say is a financial advice, so please do your own research. Again, I want to emphasize on one thing very clearly. This is an altcoin watch list series. It does not mean that I want you to buy them. It does not mean that I want you to invest in them. I am saying that I am going to observe these altcoins, how they are performing in the next 1-2 years. Bear market is the best time to judge the community, judge the product, judge the company, and see whether they are continuously developing or not. So, again, just because it is in this watch list does not mean you invest. You observe, and then if you find it is worth your investment, only then you can decide. So thousands of altcoins are there in the market, and how do we navigate them? This video series might help you. So today we are going to observe the first alt that is on my watch list and that you can also have it in your watch list, and that is render token. So Render is one project that is on my watch list, and I think this has a huge potential. So what is Render? It is a distributed GPU rendering on blockchain. So the objective or the goal of Render is to render metaverse, and it is basically a decentralized GPU. Render Network is the leading provider of decentralized GPU based rendering solutions, revolutionizing the digital creation process. This is not a new project. It was started in 2016-17, and since then they are in the blockchain space. And I am sure if you are in crypto since 2020-21, you must have heard of Render. So go and visit their website, go in detail. I am not going to go into a lot of details today. This is basically to let you know that this should be on your watch list also. If you, it is must, whatever projects that you want to keep on your watch list, do follow them on Twitter, do follow them on Telegram, because you will stay updated, and that's how you keep an eye on them, whether they are updating their community or not. If they are not updating on daily basis, if they are not communicating with the community on daily basis, then this can be concerning. Hence, any altcoin that I have on my watch list, I always observe whether their Twitter account is constantly updated, whether their Telegram is constantly in communication or not. So go and find that. I saw two interesting things that I want to share today with you. So let's see this video.
Octane revolutionized the way we render as it is, but Otoy took it even further with Render.
I leveraged the Render network for my most recent artwork, Izanami.
Render is an amazing opportunity for artists to very quickly be able to complete huge projects under tight deadlines.
Thanks to Render, I was able to finish my piece in time for the actual event.
I need to worry much less about the render times and more about the creative process.
It should free us up to be more creative and ambitious by removing the biggest bottleneck in the process, render time.
Tiny computer, big project, the render network is your friend.
I've been using render token for a couple months now. It's crazy how it improved my workflow so much.
The interface is super simple. There's a ton of different options, and it's cost effective, and it's just something that let the technology get out of the way, and just focus on like the creativity. We are Render.
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 We
So you see, a lot of people are getting to use render technology right now. It is already in application, it is already live, and it is already something that creators, artists, and every creative person can use this if they want to render their project. There's also one more video that I saw, and it is on their Twitter. You also can see that Pepsi Global opening ceremony announcement, and this announcement video was rendered using render. So let's look at the video. So you see, this entire video was also rendered with the help of render token, that is render technology. So this is already in play and people are using it and they are liking it. So you should have this in mind. If we visit their website, which I insist you do, visit the knowledge base. There is a section called knowledge base where you will be able to find in detail what is render, how is render helpful, what is their vision, and it's a very good section where you should spend time and read everything over there, because this is where you will be able to do your research in detail. So this is a nice 4-minute video. We will not see it right now, but it does tell you what is the vision of render's founder and what are they going to create, and a lot of different pointers over here, a lot of different stuff available in this render knowledge base, which you should read if you find this project interesting. And before investing, I think this is something that you should read about render. So now let us look at render tokenomics. The current market cap of render is at around $216 million, and it is a max supply of 530 million and a circulating supply of 253 million. And if we go and look at the render chart, it is definitely like every other altcoin is massively in a bearish or bear trend. And this, in my opinion, is one of the best times to accumulate in a bear market. So I'm not saying you buy right away. I don't know what is your strategy, but definitely if you want to accumulate, you would like to accumulate in such zones. And depending on the Bitcoin price action, you can always accumulate whenever Bitcoin falls down, or you see a huge fall in Bitcoin, accumulate altcoins if you find them interesting. This is very, very important. Let us look at render BTC chart to see how it's performing against Bitcoin. So yes, you see even in the Bitcoin chart, it is massively coming down to accumulation zone. This is its accumulation zone and it's almost there. In fact, this was a previous accumulation zone, it is entered. So I think if it can stay like this, if it starts bottoming out here and then it can go on for as long as bear market exists, then this is a good time to keep accumulating render in pieces. So you can always accumulate render systematically if you find this project interesting. So this is the first altcoin that should be on your watch list. It has a huge potential in my opinion. Realistically, in the next bull market, if render survives the bear market and if it catches on, then this is a $216 million market cap. I think even realistically speaking, you can at least expect a 10x from here. But on a long term, what render is trying to do and achieve, if it becomes that big, then I think even $20 billion market cap would not be impossible in a long term, which would be 100x from here. So this is the potential of render. How it catches on, how it becomes big is anybody's guess. So please make sure you understand the risk involved with this or any altcoin project. So this is the first altcoin. Let me know, do you find this series interesting? Because I will bring new altcoins in new videos every single time. If you're joining me for the first time, do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it among people who are interested to know different altcoins in crypto. Take care, guys. Bye bye.